Look closely at any immigrant you know. Look at their social media. The photos near famous landmarks, the nice clothes, the smiling faces, sending money back home. It looks like the perfect success story, doesn't it? But there is a massive, exhausting lie hiding right behind that smile. And if you are an immigrant, you know exactly what I am talking about. You are hiding something that you wouldn't dare confess, not even to your own parents. The thing you are hiding is the terrifying weight of the immigrant performance. And I don't mean just working hard. I mean the daily, crushing emotional act you put on for everyone who stayed behind. You see, when you leave, people look at you like you won the lottery. You become their beacon of hope. And because of that, you are absolutely forbidden from failing. Have you ever noticed how you completely filter your struggles when you call home? When you are sick, you don't tell them. When your bank account is almost empty, you say everything is fine, because the moment you complain, you hear the exact same response. But you are living in a better country. You have it so easy. You shut your mouth. You become a master of the I am doing great illusion. You tell them about your promotions, but you never tell them about the panic attacks in the grocery store aisle. You don't tell them how exhausting it is to feel like a completely different, smaller version of yourself just to fit in. But nobody sees what happens when you finally lock your apartment door at night. That is when the mask finally drops. You sit on the edge of your bed, staring at the wall, calculating if the sacrifices you made are actually worth the deep, hollow loneliness in your chest. You are making more money than you ever did, but you feel incredibly guilty spending a single dollar on your own happiness. You left your home to build a life, but now your entire life is just working to survive. And here is the darkest secret that immigrants never talk about. The realization that you are permanently homeless. Think about it. You don't fully belong to this new country. You will always be a foreigner, no matter how perfect your accent gets. But when you visit your home country, you realize you don't fit in there anymore either. The streets look the same, but the feeling is completely gone. You are stuck in the middle. You are floating in this weird, invisible space between two worlds. You carry the heavy burden of trying to prove that leaving was the right choice. Every single day, you have to convince yourself, and everybody else, that the heartache was worth it. And the scariest part, you are doing this while watching the people you love grow older through a tiny phone screen. You see your parents' hair turning gray, and you know you can't be there. You push yourself to the absolute brink of burnout, because slowing down means you have time to think. And if you think too much, the regret might actually swallow you whole. You convince yourself that one day it will all make sense, that the money you send back home justifies the empty seat at the dinner table. But until then, you just keep swallowing the grief and putting on that same brave face. Listen to me. It is okay to be tired of being the strong one. It is okay to admit that the dream is incredibly lonely. You don't have to be a superhero every single day. Waking up every morning in a place that wasn't built for you, fighting battles you can't explain to anyone, makes you a warrior. But even warriors need to rest. If you have been holding your breath for years, let it out. You are doing enough. Subscribe to the Psychology Review to keep exploring these hidden realities of the mind. And send this to someone who is secretly struggling in silence, so they know they are finally understood today.